commentary this week. So we are catching up with the Wessex League U boys, Colden Common, versus High Flyers, Ash Utd. It's paper time.
Crunch, crunch.
We're in the Winchester City Clubhouse for our pre-match drink today. They've done. Last time I came down here was a couple of seasons ago to watch Winchester City against Poole Town in a friendly, and I've got to say, since I was last down here, what they've done to the ground and to the clubhouse itself, it's absolutely amazing renovation job, and everyone involved should be very proud of what they've done. I've got myself a Bud Light. It cost me about
£9?
£9 for two drinks, which is pretty good. So we're saying about £4.50 each, which is reasonable. Got some German football on TV, which is Dynamo Dresden, which is one of Craig's favourite Bundesliga clubs. So we're watching a bit of that as well. We've been to
Losing as usual, but hey.
Yeah, there we go. We've been to the boardroom a day for an interview, and I've got to say the spread put on by Cam's mum, absolutely brilliant in there. That's very high standard. There's lots of seating in here, lots of spaces for a bit of a sit down and a pint before the game. We've both got a home team reserve bit. You've got the away team's bit over there for afterwards. Beer, lots of beers on tap. Good selection of choice. And there's also a nice bit behind the bar I did get a shot of all the sort of stickers up there from the teams that have come over and played down here. And then if you want to go outside for a bit in the nice weather, like I did when I was last up here, they've got some tables, there's umbrellas out there, and you can take in a bit of the sun and the nice weather and enjoy a nice cold pint before the football. We're joined by Dave, who's the chairman at Colden Common. Tell us a little bit about the club.
127 years of history. Obviously we were a little village team at Colden Common. There were a number of families who started a football club, predominantly the Bamford family, the Dunford family. They got involved within the village, and they've actually supported us right the way through the generation. So we started on the local village green, had the local pub as our clubhouse, and that's what we've been doing since. So progressively, we've had an enormous history at step 7 of winning things, Hampshire Intermediate Cups, Hampshire Leagues consecutively. And we got to the stage where we couldn't move any further. So I came in at the club about 3 years ago, having previously managed, got back into love with the club, got involved and made some noise to try and progress this, and here we are at step 6 for the first time this season.
And I was going to say, how did you get involved with Colden Common? You just said you've been a manager. Did you play as well?
No, my career was over at 20 with knee injuries. Took a bad knee injury early and went into management, and then progressively went from village football, Winchester and District League, to Colden Common. Then came here to Winchester City, managed the reserves after they won the FA Vars. And Dave Malone was here at Winchester. And then went to Alresford Town with Terry Chapman, had some success there, and then for personal reasons, I was a young son, I dipped out of football for a number of years, and then came back, as I say, about 3 seasons ago. So that was 22 years ago I was last with the club. But it doesn't leave you, it's a very much family orientated club, good people, been here for many years.
And finally, this is your first season at Step 6, and what's the biggest difference you found from this and the Hampshire Leagues?
I would have to say the way the league is run, without discrediting the Hampshire League, have been extremely good to us. Obviously, they have more finance, more structure, in the Wessex League, just the way that the teams conduct themselves, obviously the professionalism, the pre-match preparation, physios, these are all things that we're growing off the pitch and making us sustainable for the future. And the levels probably in football sense is the lads are fitter, they move the ball quicker, there's more of a physical element, you've got to play different ways. We played football throughout, winning the Hampshire Premier League the last 3 or 4 seasons under different managers, and again with Steve King, so we've had to learn to adapt sometimes, not always to be able to play total football. There's some more direct sides and some bigger lads, but the physical element really is, and the pace of the game is quicker than the Hampshire Premier League, without a doubt.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Ruth.
Shoot.
Clock-ins. What's in the papers today then, Edward?
Oh God.
Local vloggers done good. We look very young in that picture, don't we?
We didn't look that young when we were that young.
But yeah, please, we've got one more day to vote. So if you can get online on the nationalcontentawards.com and vote for Gold Diggers in the Best in Video and
Best non-league.
Best in None-League drop down in content creators and select Gold Diggers, that'd be much appreciated. Oh, what a week, Edward. Do you know what I've learned during the week?
Read a newspaper?
There's only 4 things guaranteed in life, Matthew. Death, taxes, your dress sense is never going to get better, and Everton will beat Crystal Palace.
I'm so used to it, I'm not even going to come back. So.
Me too. About the only 2 we can beat these days. So, on to today's action. This is a new ground to vlog, isn't it? We've not been here before. I've been here, we've both been here to watch Winchester, haven't we?
Yes.
But first time seeing Colden Common, the host today, who are playing Ash Utd, which should be a potentially good game, shouldn't it, between 2 high-flying teams?
It should. I mean, Colden Common have been in brilliant form recently. They, I think they lost the opening 2 games to Frimley Green and Fleetlands, but after that they've only lost 1 in 8. They lost 8 league games, so they're doing really well at the minute.
Scoring the goals as well, which is good to see.
Yep, their last 3 league games were a 6-2 away win at Fawley, a 3-1 away win at US Portsmouth, and a 3-2 defeat here to Romsey Town. The top scorer is Ben Sully, who's got 8 goals in 6 starts. But a player I think stood out for me against that win against draw against Hannover United was Bradley Lethbridge. He's one of those sort of special players, and once he gets it done, he can just create stuff and he can score goals. He proved last season, 27 in their Hampshire title winning season.
It's a great asset to have in your squad, especially at this level.
Yeah, exactly. And then they've brought in some Wessex experienced players. Harry Osmond scored twice against Hannover when we went. Walters has come in from US Portsmouth, and obviously Cam Ross, who's a very experienced player from Alresford Town as well, and also Steve's son.
Yes. So what about Ash Utd then? Because again, team we haven't featured much. We're yet to go up yet this season, but that's going to happen soon. They were flying, weren't they, until last week? Bit of a surprise result.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were surprised they lost to Lymington, but I think we made the point in the vlog last week, it's a league this year where anyone can beat anyone. Most divisions are quite wide open.
Got to be on it each week, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. Last week they lost 3-1 to Lymington Town at home, but the 2-2 draw away to Frimley before that, and a 1-0 home win against Amesbury. Their top scorer is Ryan Lopez with 6 goals this season. Phil Ruggles has done an amazing job at Ash since coming in. He's taken them from near relegation, and now they're pushing promotion.
What a turnaround so far. Yeah, so today should be a good game. There's some goals today.
Oh, lads, I'm Lewis. Nice to meet you, boys. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, mate.
What's your basis of this?
They're all wearing short sleeve shirts, and there's one. One day they're going to do that.
No one's ever going to do that. You try every game. No one's ever.
Last goal before I wind down. We've achieved everything else.
No shot!
Oh.
shot.
There you go. Forward, man!
Good save.
Name!
I was literally just about to praise them when I was 14. I was just saying something about the game as well. I did that.
Tyne. Half time is Colden Common 1, Ash Utd 1. That was a nice frantic end to the half, wasn't it? And I think Colden Common, well, until they scored just before half time, they'd be wondering how they've not scored this half, because they had a really good start to the game, didn't they?
Yeah, they came on the blocks pretty quick. They played some nice tidy stuff as well. I think Steve King's got them playing some really good football on the floor, a lot of one-touch passing. Brad Lethbridge has been his creative best.
Pulling the strings.
Yep. Ben Suddenly's been unlucky not to add to his 8 goals already this season. Harry Osman's come off the bench, he's been unlucky as well. We've got a big credit to Ash goalkeeper.
Some good saves, yeah.
Real Fazaro, because he has pulled off some good saves, but it was Ash that took the lead, wasn't it?
Yes,
And
yes.
what a goal it was.
Cracking finish, yeah. Just curled it in, didn't he, from like 25, 30 yards.
In off the bar.
But you could kind of, in a way, you kind of see them growing into the game, couldn't you?
Yes.
After Colden Common couldn't make their dominance sort of stamp.
Muscle White had already given them a warning for a long range shot, which only went just wide.
Yeah.
And then when Skinner put that in the top corner, an absolute brilliant goal. He's been brilliant for them in midfield.
Yes.
Very energetic. But they got their rewards, maybe
Instantly,
get back level. And
another good finish.
It was Ben Suddenly in a great volley, wasn't it?
Yes, so let's hope for more of the same second half.
You have to get your cake now.
Yum, yum. Goal.
What's really funny because It's a funny thing when someone says,
Especially if there's going to be rude work. Oh, he couldn't see that.
Lewis, a few thoughts about the game.
Yeah, it was a tough one really. I think Ash was well organised. I think that they'll be a threat this season. I think 2 wide balls are really good. But I thought we passed the ball really well today. I think first half, second half we were playing through the thirds. I think we were making chances. Just same as Thursday, just couldn't get the ball in the net. I think Sonny makes a great finish from nothing really. To be fair, he bounces up and he hits it really well. But I just think some boys in there will be upset they didn't finish today. Should have got a goal.
So is that, from your mindset, is that 2 points dropped or a point gained?
Definitely 2 points drop, 100%. But it might be a point important. To be honest, this season's a long season, longer than what we've had before. So Hampshire Prem was only 32 games or 30 games. Yes. This one's going to be 40 odd. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. We know that. We know how to win leagues. We know how to do well in leagues. It might be a good point.
You started the season with a couple of bad results, but since then you guys have just gone from,
Yeah, like we had a tough start to the season in terms of sort of personnel. We were like 8 or 6 missing, and then the Cove result was huge, so we went 2-0 down and won that game 4-2, which then gave the confidence to the boys in the changing room. So yeah, we've gone on from there really, we've just kicked on.
That's brilliant. Thank you. 1-1 draw today, happy with the point?
Yeah, overall very happy. Didn't know what to expect when we come here, but I know they're going to play football. But yeah, overall good result. Yeah, happy.
And did you come with a game plan today? Because this is my guessing from it as an amateur, a bit of a breakaway, try and counter them.
Yeah, I mean we knew. We didn't know too much about them, we just got told they play good football and they want to keep the ball, so from our point of view it was try and frustrate them first half, stay behind the ball and try and hit them on the counter, and I think as the game wore on that became more evident, and I felt, as I said, second half we finished the stronger and unfortunate not to get something more, but I'd take a point and I think it was a fair result.
And just a quick mention about Luca Skinner's goal, what a hit was that?
He'll never hit another one like it, but an absolute screamer. He has popped up last couple of years with some good goals and some sort of needed goals, and that one there was a great technique and a great finish.
And finally, after last season, you took over, club stayed up quite comfortably in the end, and you've really gone for it this year, haven't you?
Yeah, we changed quite a bit from last year in regards to where we were and what we've built up to it. We've managed to keep hold of the majority of the squad from last year, which is great. It sort of keeps that continuity going, and with that we've added 2 or 3 which has helped us out in a bit more depth. But yeah, we're giving it a go. May as well.
Brilliant.
Well, I think the game ended 1-1.
Quite unbelievably, to be fair.
Yeah, and again the second half was just as frantic as the first half, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Same pattern, Colden Common dominating proceedings. Probably the first half of the second half, and then Ash growing into it, looking dangerous on the break, didn't they? And they come out of it quite strong, didn't they, Ash?
Yeah, I think both teams will be kind of happy with the point. Maybe Colden Common not so much with the chances they had, but that point when you think about where the positions the clubs are on over the course of the season, like Lewis said, it's a 40-game season.
Yeah.
That's the sort of games you don't want to lose, and neither team lost.
No, I agree, and yeah, I think it's a good point for both teams, and 2 teams you can say will be up in that promotion playoff picture, won't they, throughout the season?
I think it's going to be very competitive in division. I think Whitchurch are probably, it's theirs to lose at the minute, the way things are going.
Yeah.
But the playoff spots are very competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no reason these two teams will not be there come the end of the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a word on the host today, isn't it? We've been
amazing.
Great day out, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a long time coming to focus on Colden Common.
Yep.
Great facilities here, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
Well looked after by Dave.
Yes, thank you, Dave.
Got my Victoria sponge cake at football game. You know, what else do I need on my wish list of vlogging football matches?
I was going to say, when you complained about the ref dragging the injury time on too long, just depriving you of sponge cake. Yeah.
But no, great trip, wasn't it? Great pin badge as well. We're happy. So next week we are turning our attentions to the top of the Wessex Premier, aren't we? For the second time around the season for that fixture, isn't it? Because it got abandoned a few weeks ago for Petersfield versus AFC Stoneham.
Yum yum.
Indeed. Half time.
Yeah.
Yum yum.